I got something new. So I bought a new trailer, or I should say a used trailer, very used trailer, boat trailer at that, and I'm going to retire my old kayak trailer and we're going to turn this one into a new one. The other one I could only go 60 miles an hour with when pulling it, which made long trips, especially to the coast, really difficult or time consuming because of such the small wheels. It only had 8-inch wheels on it. So upgrading, you may ask why not just buy new wheels for the new one? Well, this whole trailer cost me $75. One wheel, larger wheel, with the rim and everything is $75 itself. So I went this route. I had taken the pieces here off of my older trailer, and we're going to put those on this one. My goal is to set this up to have 2 kayaks slip spaces available, as well as have my toolbox or container for all of the for all of my fishing equipment, and then hopefully a spot later on I can put a rod storage, some kind of rod storage on here, but we'll see. I'm time-lapsing this, and then I'll come and grab this camera and show you whenever I get to some of the details. There is some rust on this, so if you want to take a look here, I'll be cutting the back off, but there is some pretty good rust in certain areas. I'm going to have to fix this here, rust it all the way through, take some of these pieces off, redo some of the lights, but it is what it is. $75, can't really complain. It is windy, so sorry about the noise, but let's get to it. Alright, OJ, so what I got here is a folded sanding disc. I know there's rust in here, so I'm just going to go over the area and see how much of this, including the bottom, how much of the bottom I have to cut out and all. So I'm going to cut the back half of the trailer off to make it shorter, move the wheels up, so I can use some of this metal out here to reinforce, but let's see. The bottom underneath here is fairly rusty, but it's U-shaped, so if I can kind of secure it, it'll be okay. So let's cut the back half off and cut some of that down to make room to weld this up. As you just saw, what I did is I cut a square piece right out of this one, or I should say square, an angle piece, and I installed it right over here on this rusty, and I installed it right here on this rusty piece. So the bottom side was pretty rusted. I cut a big hole here, that was all rusted, but now I have welded that on the outside to now hold that in. So the next step in this project I'm going to do is the tires. You see here, you can see the original placement of the tires. You can see where see if I can do this. Sorry, screen's too dull in the sunlight. That's where the tire bolts onto, and as you can see, that line there is where that one used to be. But I'm going to put that one, the tire's going to be way up here. So let's put the tires in, but I had to weld that piece in right over there along that section before I can mount the tire and axles forward. So let's do that. Let's put those up there, and then we can start building the pieces for the kayak. It's the end of day one, so thinking about something kind of like this maybe. So something kind of like that. I haven't put these crossbars on. What we did today, as I showed you earlier, we got that welded piece on the other side, and then I got the back half here cut out, and then I put end caps on here. Doesn't seem like a whole lot, but and got the wheels moved up and secured and aligned up here. If you can see again, right, pretty much in that shadow right there is where that first one was. So I moved them all forward. So that's it for day one. Hopefully I can finish it in day two. Alright, hang in there. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, OJs. Started day two. So, I think I've got things here set up. Measured it out. So, I do things in metric. So, it's going to be 30 centimeters longer here. So, to fit. Now I got the pipes spread out so that way I can square this, and then my box I'm going to put up here in the front. That way at some point in time I can still put two separate kayaks on here and be able to travel with it. But weld these on, get the box on, put the lights on, and we're all done. Needs a little paint, but due to me being out of work of COVID-19 for 3 months and not even scheduled to go back to work until probably January, got to conserve a little bit of money. So everything I've done here is just either pieces I've had around the house or pieces I've taken off of the old kayak, or the old trailer, I'm sorry. So hang in there, let's finish this thing up. I'll see you soon. done with phase one. Box has been put on. Kayak's been put on. Lights are working. Oh, it's hot. So phase two is going to be on this side here. Will be a 4 foot by 8 foot by probably 4 or 5 foot tall camper that we'll put on this side. So, but that'll have to, that part's gonna have to wait on phase two, but at least now I can go over 60 miles an hour with the new upgraded tires. Sorry, and it seems a little lower, a little more stable. So remember, it's not about setting the hook, it's not about pulling the trigger. It's all about the journey it takes to get there. I'll see you in the outdoors.